words and look for the word discover. And when I look, I see it says, see or learn of for the first time. Find out. Okay? So, when I write a definition up here, what was it again? See
Find out for the first time.
or find out
For the
for the first time. Was there anything else? I think that pretty much covers it. Okay, synonyms. I want to know, what are some synonyms for discover? Can anybody think of any synonyms for discover? Realize,
uncover.
uncover, okay. What could I go to? What resource could I go to if I, what was that?
The thesaurus.
Thesaurus. So I'm going to go to the thesaurus and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to look at the top, D-I-S, discover. Ooh, listen to the words. Reveal, disclose, find out. That's part of the definition. How many of you have looked in the thesaurus before and seen part of the definition along with synonyms? Okay. Determine, learn, perceive. Ooh, I hear some robust words. Do you? Okay. So tell me two synonyms. What synonyms would we like to use for that?
Learn.
Okay. Learn. Give me one more.
Reveal.
Reveal. Okay. Now, complex, interesting sentence. A complex, interesting sentence using the word discovered. We've been talking about quality writing. How many components do we have in quality writing? Show me. Yes, okay? So when we're writing a sentence, what can we incorporate in this sentence? This is what I have to think about to make it a complex, interesting sentence. Tell me one thing.
The positive.
I could incorporate in a positive. What else could I do?
Conjunctions.
Oh, I could put in some conjunctions. What else?
You could put in an independent and dependent clause.
Oh, how do I do that? What do I have to use to put to have an independent and dependent clause in my sentence?
A subordinating conjunction.
A subordinating conjunction would allow me to do that. What else?
Some robust vocabulary.
Oh, robust vocabulary. Wow. Okay. So let's form a sentence. Those are the things I think about when I have to create a sentence. So let's talk about our unit we've been studying, the Louisiana Purchase. And when I think of the word discovered, I think of a group of people, or I think of some famous Americans. Who can help me? Who can help me? Discuss it for a second.
The cool verbs of use.
And let me hear some things. Speak up where I can hear you.
They discovered the land of the
Okay, I heard Lewis and Clark. Ooh, okay, that's a good start. Lewis and Clark. Can I start my sentence with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Lewis and Clark. So I'm thinking to myself, I always want to give the reader what kind of details? What kind of information? Okay, so I want to be what? Specific. Yes. What were you going to say? Okay, specific. So, what would this, I'm thinking to myself, this would be a perfect place to put a what? And a positive. And I can expand my sentence that way. So, Lewis and Clark.
Two very curious people.
Okay.
Brave.
Okay. Anybody else? Well, we just, we can use discovered, but right now, we want to focus on just the appositive. And an appositive tells more about the subject, right? So that's all we're doing right now, in case the reader doesn't know who they are. Yes,
What about two famous Americans?
that could work. Anybody else? Yes.
Two very brave men. Courageous.
Oh, courageous, even more robust. Anybody else? What did they do? What was their job? What was,
To go to see.
what do you call someone who does that?
Explorers.
Oh, yes. So Lewis and Clark, two courageous explorers. I like it. Now we can maybe use our word. Okay? What would come next? Okay, discover Louisiana Territory. Speak up where I can hear you.
Discovered a number of resources in the land known as the Louisiana Territory.
Ooh, I like that.
Discovered new types of animals and plants that they had never seen before.
Okay. So, we all have, okay, explorers, Lewis and Clark, two courageous explorers, discovered, I liked resources, because doesn't that cover everything? Discovered,
A number of resources in the land known as the
what can we use instead of a number? Discovered, when we're talking about, but when we're talking about, ooh, variety, yes. Discovered a variety.
of natural resources.
Do we want to say natural resources?
Yes.
Okay. Of natural resources
In the land now known as the Louisiana Territory.
is it now known?
That was that used to be known as. That used to be known as Louisiana.
Okay. So Lewis and Clark, two courageous explorers, discovered a variety of natural resources
In the Louisiana Territory.
in the Louisiana Territory. I love that. Y'all did a very, very good job on that sentence. Okay? We have our subject, we have an appositive that describes it, we've used our word in context, and I love the robust variety and natural resources in the Louisiana Territory. It's specific, it's complex, and it's interesting. Okay? Nice job. All right.